All right, friends, get ready for some of the biggest blockbuster movies just in time for the holiday season.
And to tell us everything we need to know before heading to the theaters is film critic Sean Chandler. It is an exciting month, Sean, for the box office. Let us first start with Wicked. Okay, many of us saw Wicked on Broadway, but talk to us about how big this movie is going to be, from the actors to the music. There are so many fans who adore this story.
Absolutely. I mean, all the signs are this film will be incredibly popular and it will be defying gravity at the box office. It's based off of a book from back in the 90s that was popular. Then they made it into a Broadway play in 2003, and it's gone on to become the second highest grossing Broadway play of all time, and it's the fourth longest running, so it's cross-generational. Just a few months back, my wife took our 10-year-old daughter to see the traveling version of the show here in Austin, Texas, and you start adding to that, they cast Ariana Grande in one of the lead roles, and so you have a television star, a pop star, and then Cynthia Erivo is also in it. She's a big Broadway star. There's so much crossover audience there of just massive audiences so excited to check out this film, and the early reviews have been fantastic. They're not good, they're all great, and people are loving this film.
Wow. Okay, well, the second one, I am so excited about this. I was telling them earlier, this is one of my all-time favorite movies, the first one, Gladiator. Now there's a Gladiator 2. Okay, Sean, so I have to admit, my dog, Ari's name, I got her name from Marcus Aurelius because I love this movie so much. That's the closest I could get. It's so hard to do a follow-up sequel, especially when the first movie is so iconic like this one. So how does this tie into the original, what we're going to see? Because I understand you actually got a chance to see this movie.
I did. So this movie's set 16 years after the first film, and basically Rome is in turmoil. There was a power vacuum after the events of the last film, and these two psycho emperors have taken over, and this mysterious non-Roman soldier is pulled into the arena as a gladiator, and he has deep ties to Rome that are revealed throughout the film, and this takes place in kind of this time of political turmoil. So if you go into this movie expecting, the first movie, it won Oscars, and for every dude that's my age, it's one of our favorite movies of all time. If you go in expecting a movie to live up to your favorite movie of all time, it'll almost certainly disappoint you. But if you go in just expecting an elevated action movie that has political elements to it, there's so much to love here. Denzel Washington is in it. He's having so much fun. The action is fantastic. The first half of it is pretty reminiscent of the first film, and in the back half, it cuts its own path and goes in this very different direction that really closes out some plot lines and themes from the first movie in an interesting way.
Wow, can't wait.
Yeah, including this dudette over here.
I can't wait.
Well, fans of Moana can get excited for this second installment. What can we expect from this beloved Disney movie, Moana 2?
Well, pretty much every single year, Moana is one of the highest charting streaming movies of all time. It was the most streamed movie last year, 7 years after it came out, because kids love this movie. This started out as a direct-to-Disney Plus film, and they went, this is so good, we just have to put this in theaters. And so, once again, the trailers look fantastic. It was the most viewed Disney or Pixar trailer of all time. And so, once again, there's just so much excitement for all of these movies coming out at the end of the month.
Yeah, and the excitement continues because now we know Wicked and Gladiator, they're coming out on the same day, kind of reminiscent of last summer's Barbenheimer experience. And for those who don't know what that means, explain what that is and how this is being repeated this November.
So last July, Barbie, which is obviously about Barbie dolls, and a movie that was very female heavy, came out on the same day as Oppenheimer, a movie about the creation of the atomic bomb, which a lot of men were excited for. Came out on the same day, and it just had this interesting synergy of two such opposite movies growing that excitement for one another. And then you look at what's kind of happening that date with Gladiator, just this macho gladiator film with a musical. And just anecdotally speaking, I went with one of my friends last night to see Gladiator 2, and my wife is already scheduling with our neighbor, our daughter, with some of our former students to go see Wicked multiple times.
Wow.
So you can see it happen already.
Yeah, Glicked.
Glicked.
There, Wicked, Wicked Gladiator.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's good.
I just can't help myself but saying, he was a soldier of Rome. Honor him. Honor him.
Where's your sword?
I need a sword. Next time I'll get a sword.
I know, next time. Sean, thank you so much. What an exciting time. We are all getting ready for the holiday season when it comes to movies and so much more.
Yes.